Okay, so what's up, guys? Again today with another video. Today we're gonna do an overview and analysis of the company Palantir Technologies. So this is Fintel. We got institutional ownership, 731 total. You can see that long sentiment is strong. 683 long only, 14 short only, and 34 long and short. Shares outstanding, 1.8 million. Institutional shares, 339 million.4. Institutional value, 21.3 million. Yeah. What's this? I think, is that really, you gotta like, let me see what that means when you see that. I don't think. Let me check its market cap. Market cap, 43.3 billion. That's 43 billion. Yeah, so I think that make, oh, no, hold up. How much is this? Yeah, this is 21.3 billion. I'm not too sure what that. Okay. So, Palantir institutional ownership and shares. Palantir Technologies Class A stock, yeah, has 731 institutional owners and shareholders that have filed 13D and G or 13F forms with the Securities Exchange Commission. These institutions hold a total of 339 million shares. Largest shareholders include Vanguard Group, Susquehanna International Group, LLP, Founders Fund Third Management LLC, Founders Fund Second Management LLC, Ark Invest Management LLC, PSTS SPV GPLA LLC, Susquehanna International Group, Citadel. So you see Susquehanna. Who's Susquehanna? As you can see in all the videos, there's always Susquehanna almost coming up. Susquehanna. Obviously, that sounds like a hedge fund, like a big hedge fund, like a giant investment firm. Technology firm. These guys also have investments in SNDL, in Torre. Oh, what's this? Entity. Oh, that's Berkshire Hathaway. Oh, no way. Oh, so that's what they name it under. So you got the same icon, Carl Icon, Citadel Advisors, Gotham Asset Management. What is this? So this is interesting. Holdings channel. Let's see this. So moving on. Oh yeah. 13D and G filings. I think I'll just have the AI read this.
We We present 13D/G filings separately from the 13F filings because of the different treatment by the SEC. 13D/G filings can be filed by groups of investors, with one leading, whereas 13F filings cannot. This results in situations where an investor may file a 13D/G reporting one value for the total shares, representing all the shares owned by the investor group, but then file a 13F reporting a different value for the total shares representing strictly their own ownership. This means that share ownership of 13D/G filings and 13F filings are oftentimes not directly comparable, so we present them separately. Note, as of May 16, 2021, we no longer show owners that have not filed a 13D/G within the last year. Previously, we were showing the full history of 13D/G filings. In general, entities that are required to file 13D/G filings must file at least annually before submitting a closing filing. However, funds sometimes exit positions without submitting a closing filing, i.e., they wind down, so displaying the full history sometimes resulted in confusion about the current ownership. To prevent confusion, we now only show current owners, that is, owners that have filed within the last year.
Okay. So here we have Alexander Karp. Yeah, that's the CEO of the company. He holds 85,958,000 shares. That's a lot. I mean, and that was the date filed. That was February 16th, 2021. That's a 13G. Ownership percent, 5.50% or 5.5. This is Peter Thiel. Peter. Where have I heard that? Isn't that this guy? No, that's not Peter. Entrepreneur. Yeah, I've heard this guy. Isn't he? Peter Andreas Thiel is a German-American billionaire, entrepreneur, venture capitalist, co-founder of PayPal, Palantir Technologies, and Founders Fund. He has the first outside investor. He was the first outside investor in Facebook. Peter Thiel. Alex Karp, the CEO of Palantir Technologies. Okay, so yeah. So this is how much Peter Thiel. 268.4 million. Sampo Holdings Incorporated holds 107.5 million shares. Right here. That's still a pretty big ownership, but the one with the biggest ownership is Peter Thiel. So here we got, really, this is where you get to the fun stuff, the numbers. So right here, this is raw percentage right here. That's what raw percentage. That's profit returns, and I think you gotta like 10 exit, really, 1,000 exit. And this is, I think, cost basis. How much did the trade cost? How much was risked? I think that's what that means. Port allocation, I don't know. Value changed. What is that? Value. Oh no. Let's refresh this page, because I hate it when I do that. Okay, so here we have, this is a closed trade, and I think these are either closed. What does this mean? Yeah. Green rows indicate new positions, red rows indicate closed positions. Alright, so these are pretty much their closed trades. So, Genios Wealth Management. They're Genios. Average share price So this is where the hedgies are buying. They bought at 23 and 68 cents. Shares 11.7 thousand. And shares changed value. Whoa. Average share. So let's get that on the calculator. Okay, 23. 68. How many shares? 733. Yeah, so that seems about right. There. So I think, yeah, that's the value of the trade. I think that's either brokerage or commission fees. I think that number was right. Because really, where do I get this number from? But anyways, yeah. Changed cost basis. What is, alright. So profit. Yeah, so profit, you already know that's 820. You gotta, yeah, that's 20K. That's a 20K profit of that one trade, and that was a 5.12% return on their investment. So I think this number is right. I think that calculation, or whatever. I get stuck in the calculation because I'm still trying to understand it. Lennox Wealth Advisors, Canton Hathaway. Really, they bought at 24.35. Canton Hathaway 24.43. CSA Mason LLC 24.77. And these are the shares that they bought. Look at that. That's a raw percentage right there. That's 1,674.59 profit. So that's 151 profit. 151 right here. This is for Canton Hathaway, and then you got a 1,000 exit. Yeah. Shares changed. We're gonna get to more fun stuff. I'm just doing some stuff. Okay. So yeah, so this is where they're buying all this fun stuff here. This was just within the past weeks. Moving on. So this is, alright, we're in Bloomberg right now. How healthy is this company doing? It tells us key statistics. Palantir Technologies up 0.83% today. Volume traded 34.6 million. Market cap, really saw that. And just the process. Because I try not to rush it, you know. I'm trying to just make a better content all the time. Average EPS. Earnings per share. Shares outstanding. Okay. So let's get just to the graphs. Income statement. You can see in the Q1 they performed revenue. So they 341 million. You got these graphs right here. Well, this is 2020, Q3, Q4, Q1, 2021. Balance sheet. So this is how much money they have amongst all assets, liabilities, accounts, investments. That's 3.14 billion right here. Cash flow. Operating cash. That's again in the millions. So really, you got like 1,000 exits. So that's 116 million. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Whatever. Palantir Technology sees bottom fall as support breaks. What is this? Ponzi's? How is your name? Ponzi? Ed Ponzi's. That's crazy. Palantir Technology sees bottom fall out as support breaks. Okay. New York Stock Exchange. Palantir tumbled by 7.25% on Wednesday amidst a choppy day for the broader market. Palantir breaks support and falls below its key 50-day moving average. Another former Palantir executive has founded a company set to go public. So these are these little reasons again. This seems like inner whatever battles. Okay. Palantir saw its one-day bullish reversal rejected in a big way on Wednesday as the data analytics giant fell sharply alongside a choppy day for the broader market. Shares of Palantir plummeted by 7.25% during the session and closed the day below its 50-day moving average price of $24.13. While all the three major indices closed the session higher, most investors probably did not feel like it was green. It was a green day all around. Mega cap tech led the way. The growth sector outpaced value in cyclical stocks, although Palantir clearly was not a part of that growth rally. Okay. Again, this is just a daily chart, I guess. That was for yesterday. That was for the 7th. Although, really, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like Palantir was trading pretty good. It had this really good upward trajectory. Really good movement. That's really good. A really good bullish pattern, and that's all the way from May the 13th up until the 28th. And it's just really, really like it's whatever. It's not, because you see, if I was trading this, I wouldn't really. Well, I always say, like, from my perspective, whatever. So yeah, had his earnings report. This was on the 11th of May. Yeah, and it went all the way. When hasn't Palantir? It went all the way down to like $17. Look at that. I didn't know. But yeah, that's just a buying opportunity, really. There's a plethora of companies that are like at a $17 share price, stock price, and if you can do that, really, it's just really setting up a strategy for like stocks like AMC. I survived it, and when it went all the way down to like 560, 530, I brought a little bit up. So really, it's just setting up a strategy, my strategy, where really you know these levels and you know what you're doing out there, and you're not completely blind because you're basing your stuff off of facts, off of statements, and off of doing the damn thing, really. So you're not completely blind out there. So really, like the same thing like with AMC, how it went all the way down to like those 530 levels. Just really understanding those levels, and it's not that difficult, but it takes research and work, folks. That's what it takes. And you have to do that. Clearly have to do that with every stock and every company that you see worth investing in. Alright, so I'm out.